Christmas candy.
Is it already time?
It is. It's Channel 17 on XM radio already, so. All right.
Chandler's getting career high for him and seemed to be very active in tonight's game.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. I told him 11 rebounds, and the great thing is we pulled you because you weren't rebounding enough. So we're going to push him. We're going to make him better, and my staff's doing a great job with him, and Chandler's doing a terrific job. He's developing into the player that we know he can be, and he's becoming Mr. Versatility. He can play 1 through 4. He's playing 1 for us, and the funny thing is I've always thought he has that in him because he's got such great eyes and feel for the game. So now that he's gotten stronger with the ball and those kind of things, is he can give us a change of pace. Now you got him, you got Parrish, you got Marcus, you got all kinds of different types of point guards, and it makes our team better.
Was there a concerted effort in the offseason to kind of get him to be a little bit more aggressive?
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's like we talk about the Costa Rican trip that so many of our boosters were kind enough to help us with. It made a difference, and it helped us get these guys better, and that was the focus. And one of the focuses on him was to get him strong with the ball, and when he's strong and going downhill, he's finishing, and you saw that tonight.
With that, how much has he matured in talking today? You mentioned that it's important that start building confidence and things like that, but he's also talking like the guy that's preparing for the long haul, not necessarily the short term.
Absolutely, and that's the thing I did say to him. I'm not happy enough yet, with where he is. And none of us are, and none of them are, and that's what I like about this team. The whole team's kind of got that mentality, and where we came from in August to where we are now is a long ways. Where we are now to where we have to be in January and February, it's even a longer way. So we've got so much to do and so little time, and because we've got some big ones coming down the pipe right now.
Talk about the decision to start Justinian, and Manny came out on fire, made it look great, cut 3 threes in a row there, and what you've seen from him to think that he deserved to start today.
Well, same thing you guys see right now is, number one, he's just such a smart player. 4 assists, no turnovers, 10 points off 7 shots. That's a pretty efficient basketball player. And, missed a free throw, which he won't do. And he's just one of those guys that, he's going to be a cornerstone guy of this program for a long time, and a guy that we keep building around. And so as a freshman, all these minutes are minutes that we're going to, reap dividends down in the future. But it's not that we're just playing for the future. He's a good player right now. We want to make him a great one.
Seems like he's got a lot of confidence too for a freshman. Didn't seem like he had many jitters or anything tonight.
No, I think we've, that's the value of us, doing what we've done and playing these exhibition games against good teams. And this team that we played tonight was 5-0, and they were averaging 95 points a game. And if you just let them stand and shoot, and if we didn't guard them, they'd probably score 95 points. So our guys had to stop them from making threes, and I think we did a really good job of that.
You're finally a couple weeks into that new defensive philosophy where you're trying to chase people off the three-point line. How do you see it going with your guys fully bought in, getting after it?
Well, we're 20% there. We're making progress. I think we made a lot of progress in this last week. We got better. And, that's what helps you play in some games under the lights. And you get film on it. You get to teach, and you get to see what you've done well and what you haven't done well. And these guys are good guys about listening and trying to do what we're asking them to do. And one of the other things we're asking them to do is move the ball. And tonight we had 14 assists, and that's getting better.
I know last week was kind of I don't know if I'd say a wake-up call, but they hung with you last week. I don't know if you look at those were exhibition games. You never want to win those by 40. I know you said it doesn't really do you any good. Today you win by almost 40. Do you think a game like this really helps prepare you for?
Well, it helps because
it's going to get hard pretty soon.
Yeah, no question. It's not, and I know we're not expecting to roll in anywhere we go and have it every night like this, and no question. But with 8 new guys and all these young guys, we needed to build up. If you throw them in the deep end right away. I mean, they're drowned. So we got to teach them how to swim a little bit, and we're not great swimmers, but we can dog paddle now.
About 7 minutes left in the first half. You guys went pretty small. Let Paris, Hobbs, Cameron, Duncan, and Hutch on the floor. I know it's early in the season, and sometimes you mess around with lineups to see what's going on, but
Yeah.
is that something maybe you can expect out of this Boise team?
Well, we can go small, we can go big, but the thing that I know about right now is I don't have, my mind isn't wrapped around the right rotations yet. And we've got to sort through that. And sometimes there's no, okay, you got to get to these, well, it has to work itself out a little bit. And that's the other thing about playing these games. It's good I got the opportunity to play everybody night. I'm not hung up on that. I got to narrow that down. I got to be able to do a better job of figuring out who the 8-9 guys are and kind of go with that, because it's nearly impossible to play to 12, 13 guys, and then you kind of mess yourself up. And so I'm not comfortable with where I am with the rotations. But on the flip side, we're going to play a tournament, play 3 games in 4 days. I think that's got to help us that we've played a lot of guys, and we played a lot of guys in 7 different games. So, the development is there, the experience. Now they've played some games, but now there's certain things they have to do. There's a minimum standard to get out on the floor, and those guys have to do that.
You guys are about to make a trip. I mean, I know that you guys have hosted a couple expeditions and played here at home, but how much more challenging is
Oh,
this
boy.
going to get here?
Back to the not swimming analogy. We just went from the kiddie pool to the deep end, and with no lifeguards, it's gonna get big different. The team we play the home team, and they're so well coached. They kind of went through maybe what we're going through this year. Last year, they had a really young team. They're a terrific defensive team, and you got them the first day, and then it's just good team after good team for the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever, probably for the rest of the year. So it really, really changes now.
Obviously, a chance you can meet up with some, national champs or whatnot. I mean, just even surrounding yourself with teams like that. What does it do for your program?
Well, these are that's when I took this job. These are the tournaments that you want to get into, and you want to be in these positions to be in these tournaments. And last year, we got to play Arizona and Michigan State. We played Michigan State great, and we competed and all that kind of stuff. And you want those games, you want those opportunities, and whether we're ready for them or not, it's irrelevant. You got to go do them, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go let it rip.
You got to be pretty sick and tired of playing the home team in tournaments, right?
Yes, that's a tough draw, because like I said, they're a good basketball team, number one, and then they're the home team too. So that makes it a little bit rough, no question.
Derek not playing night, did you expect to redshirt?
Yeah, we're playing on redshirt and Derek. Yep. So.
In the first half, Justinian and Chandler had as many rebounds total as Northwest did. You guys won the rebounding battle. I think it was 50-27. That has to be nice to see.
Yeah, I think there are some things that we're doing pretty well, and one of them is rebounding. And we don't give up a lot of uncontested easy rebounds. Now, obviously, it's another thing that we got to get better at. We got to keep our thumb on it there's a lot of things we have to get better at it. Rebounding is probably ahead of some of the other things that we're doing well, but you don't want to take your thumb off what's our cornerstone of our program, and especially defensive rebounding. That's who we are, and but we got some big offense rebounds tonight that will result in hoops, and so we'll just keep building on that. But that needs to be, we need to be a team that rebounds at a high level, that does all the detailed things at a high level, because we're not going to go out and out talent probably anybody.
In the grand scheme of things, it's super simple, but just because he's a local kid, Willie Carwell, has first collegiate points that are going to count tonight. Just kind of given what he went through initially when he got on campus, the significance or meaning of that.
Yeah, I'm real happy for Malik, because he's had some bad luck with the knee injuries, and so he's shaken off rust, and he's in the last 3 years he's been injured, probably 2 of them, and guys get rusty and their timing's off, and so he's playing through some stuff, but I love him. He's just such a great kid and working hard, and he just needs to keep plugging away, and he'll get his breaks, and he'll kind of get the rust shaken off, and then you got a really good player.